Very good morning. Namaste, everyone. And let me start today with a small confession. Have you ever had a day where you woke up at a reasonable hour? You didn't skip breakfast, nothing dramatic happened, and yet by 2 in the afternoon, you were completely, utterly exhausted. Have you had? Thank you. Like your battery had gone from full to 5%, and you hadn't even done anything obviously tiring, right? So we have had such days in the past. You know, I used to think something was wrong with me. Maybe I needed more sleep, or maybe more vitamins, or maybe I just wasn't cut out for productive days. But then I discovered something that changed everything. It wasn't that I was working too hard. It was that I was leaking energy silently, constantly, without even noticing. And today, that is exactly what we are going to talk about. Today's topic is eliminating energy leaks in your day. So, let's begin with this opening thought. Your success depends on where your energy goes. Let me say that again. Your success depends on where your energy goes, not just your time, not just your money, your energy. Because you can have all the hours in the world. But if your energy is scattered, drained, or stolen by the wrong things, those hours becomes empty shells. So energy is the currency of a meaningful life. And today, let's find out where yours is quietly disappearing. Just imagine you have a bucket. Every morning when you wake up, that bucket is filled with energy, enthusiasm, patience, focus, and this is your daily supply. And now imagine that bucket has small holes in it. Not one big crack you can see, but tiny little holes. One here, one there, one at the bottom you never noticed. You keep pouring water in, chai, sleep, a good meal, but the bucket keeps empty. And you can't understand why you always feel low, why there's never enough energy to do what truly matters, or why you reach evening feeling wrung out like an old kacha kapra. The problem isn't the size of the bucket. The problem is the holes. And those holes, let me tell you, those holes have names. So let me tell you today about the 5 energy leaks. Yes, 5. Not one, not two, but 5. Leak number 1, overthinking. So let's meet Meena ji today. She's a homemaker, mid 50s, runs the entire house like a CEO, but nobody gives her that title, obviously. Last Tuesday, her daughter in law said something at dinner, something small, maybe even careless. But Meenaji spent the next 3 days replaying it in the kitchen, in the bathroom, at 3 in the morning. What did she mean? Was it about me? Should I say something or should I not? She solved nothing, but she spent 3 days of energy on a 3-second comment. How many of us do that? Overthinking is a treadmill, a lot of movement, but zero distance. So that is what overthinking does to us. Now let's come to leak number 2, negative people. You know them. Every family has at least one. Every office has two. The person who, the moment they call you, you feel your shoulders tighten. The relative who visits and leaves behind a cloud. The colleague who has a problem for every solution. These interactions are not just unpleasant, they are genuinely draining. Science actually confirms this. Being around chronically negative people raises your stress hormones and depletes your mental reserves. Yes, in simple language, they are quietly drinking from your bucket. So stay away from negative people. Leak number three, excessive scrolling. So I would say today, nowadays, it's our collective national hobby, right? Scrolling. So think of Rohitji. He's a working professional, early 50s, good job, caring father. He picks up his phone to check one notification. 45 minutes later, he has watched a video of a dog in Japan, read 14 opinions about a political speech, seen someone's Goa trip he wasn't invited to, and now feels vaguely irritated about everything and nothing. He didn't rest, he didn't learn, he just leaked. So scrolling feels like a break, but it's not rest. It's noise wearing the costume of relaxation. So this was our leak number three. Now coming to leak number four, complaining. Yes. So now I just want to say this gently because complaining sometimes feel like bonding. We bond over traffic, we bond over the heat, we bond over the government, the neighbors, the price of tomatoes. But here's the truth. Every time we complain, we narrate a problem without solving it. We relive the frustration. We keep the wound open, and occasional venting is human. But chronic complaining is like picking up or picking at a bruise. It never heals and it never stops hurting. And with that, we come to leak number five, multitasking. Yes, even multitasking drains your energy. And this one is personal. And in fact, to every working woman in this room, Sunita is on a work call, simultaneously stirring dal, texting her child's teacher, mentally planning what to cook for dinner. Society calls this efficient. I would call it heroic and also exhausting. Research shows that multitasking doesn't save time, it costs time and mental energy. Every time your brain switches tasks, it pays a small switching cost. Do it 50 times a day, and by evening, you're not tired because you worked hard. You're tired because your brain ran a marathon while standing still. So, here is what I want you to understand today. Protecting your energy is not selfish, it's not laziness. It is not a luxury for people who have more time than you. It is survival. It is wisdom. It is actually the most productive thing you can do. Because when your energy is intact, when the holes are plugged, even 2 hours of focused effort can produce more than a scattered 8 hour day. A full bucket, even a small one, is worth more than a large bucket full of holes. So let's do today's exercise, today's reflection of finding your holes because that they are actually draining your energy. So I want you to do something right now, and please do it honestly, just for yourself. Close your eyes and simply sit quietly for a moment. Think about your typical day. Think about the moments when you feel most drained, not from genuine hard work, but from something that took your energy without giving anything back. Is it a person? Is it some habit? Or is it a pattern of thought or social media or a conversation you keep rehashing? Think about it. In your mind or in a notebook, if you have one, identify your top three energy drains. So, yes, you can open your eyes if you want to note these things down, what you just thought of, what you just was able to see when with your eyes closed, that those three energy drains, if you want to make a note of it. And now, here is your one task for today. Pick just one of those three and reduce it even slightly. Not eliminate forever because it doesn't happen that way. So, not a dramatic life overhaul, just today, reduce it a little. Let's say putting your phone in another room for 1 hour or shorten one draining conversation. Let one worry go unthought for an afternoon. That's it. One leak, slightly plugged. That's enough to begin. जैसे कहते हैं ना एक होल पे एमसी लगा दी. So just do that. So, friends, we are taught from childhood, to work harder, to do more, give more, be more, but nobody teaches us to protect ourselves. But a lamp that is constantly burning without oil does not shine brighter. It simply burns out. You're not a machine. You're not a resource to be used up. You're a living, feeling, thinking human being. And your energy is sacred. It's the very thing that allows you to love, to create, to contribute, to be present for the people who need you. So guard your energy the way you guard your health. Both are non renewable, both are irreplaceable. So here is your call to action for the day. Simple, clear, and for today. Name your three energy leaks. Choose one, reduce it today. Not because you are weak, not because you need to fix yourself, but because you deserve days that feel full, not just busy. You deserve evenings where you still have something left for yourself. You deserve a bucket that doesn't run dry before noon. So plug one hole today, then one more tomorrow. And that is how a full life is built. Quietly, one small, honest repair at a time. So take care of your energy. It's the most important thing you have. So, with that thought, thank you. Thank you, everyone, for joining us today. Thank you.